salam sejahtera untuk semua. Saya dah lama tak cakap bahasa Melayu. So, saya akan try my best to cakap sebanyak yang mungkin. Kalau tak, nanti saya akan rojakkan bahasa saya. But yang paling penting ialah kita get to grasp the concept lah from here. Sesi ni actually will be free and easy, sangat casual, tak ada apa-apa. So the title for this session actually ialah The Power of Healthy Eating, Your Journey, Your Motivation. So apa yang saya harapkan ialah by the end of today, okay, either you get inspired ataupun balik rumah, what is my motivation untuk eat healthily, ataupun untuk buat senaman, ataupun untuk buat adopt the healthy lifestyle. Okay, and before I go into detail, I think I need to introduce myself. Okay, nama saya Aika. Okay, ataupun Dr. Ng ataupun Dr. Aika, ataupun you nak panggil saya AK pun boleh, Dr. AK, because representing Aika. So, saya ialah seorang dietitian, pakar pemakanan. I think nowadays our Allied Health tak boleh guna pakar pula. Kita kena cakap ourselves as a pengawai dietetik lah. So, I'm also a council member of Malaysian Dietitian Association. Okay, myself also right now attached to Social and Preventive Medicine as a senior lecturer. So anything related to diet and nutrition, I'm the one who have been delivering the lecture. Okay, then and of course sebab saya biasanya berkait dengan makanan kan, bila nampak makanan saja saya punya nama is everywhere. So so I'm also part of the UM Wellness. Right now is I'm looking under the sections of diet and nutrition perspective lah. That's why bekerjasama dengan Prof Naha and the team. Okay, so I just wanted to flesh out this because actually based on the personal experience, I think I always believe that the food is part of the medicine. So let the food be the medicine and the medicine be the food. It means that, you know, start to jaga diri baik-baik dengan cara pemakanan yang betul supaya kita dapat elakkan from having some other, I mean the non-communicable disease macam having diabetes, hypertension, dan cholesterol dan sebagainya. Sorry. Okay, do you see any? Today I'm going to share about a girl, but what can you see from this slide? Younger of me, so still can see it is me, okay. That one was about 2 decades ago of me. Sebelum saya masuk universiti untuk mengambil program dietetik. Okay, and selepas saya sudah belajar 1 semester, first semester, this is how I became. Wow. What is the question in your mind right now? Macam mana lose weight lah? Yesterday I was sending out this kind of teaser to my group, my chat mates. Then they say, what is your motivation of doing that? Okay. So which is today, saya nak share dengan you all apa yang driving me to do this and what I have done before. Okay. So actually from here to here, it took me 3 bulan. 3 bulan 9 kilo. That's why you can see a huge difference. Bila I balik for 2nd semester, all my friends got a shock to it. Wow, what happened to you? Ingat saya sudah ada masalah. Okay, I cakap tak, ini intentional weight loss. Okay, so that time my aim ialah saya nak lose weight lah. Okay, and what's motivate me to lose weight? Bukan sebab saya nak nampak cantik. Okay, it was because of I reflected on what will I be after I completed program saya. That means I will become as a dietitian. So how am I going to convince my future patient, oh, makcik ataupun cik ataupun puan, you kena turunkan berat badan. So it's good for your health or whatever is it, blah, blah, blah. Will you feel convinced dengan apa yang saya cakap? Kalau I look like this at the left-hand side. I start to question about myself. Okay, will I be a good dietitian in the future? So I told myself I had to do something about it. So that was my motivation. And I start to begin certain things. So that's how my journey begins. What I did was, first of all, I set a long-term goal and short-term goal. What was my long-term goal? 3 months, 10 kilo weight loss. Then the question is, why 3 months? Sebab saya punya semester break 3 bulan. Okay, so I aimed for 3 months, 10 kilo. That was my long-term goal. My short-term goal, in order to achieve my long-term goal, I break my goal into small, tiny things. So, saya cakap dengan saya sendiri, setiap minggu saya kena lose weight 0.5 to 1 kilo. So, kalau you kira, actually every month saya can lose about 2 to 4 kilo. Kalau saya memang betul-betul setiap minggu tu 1 kilo, by right, 3 bulan I can lose 12 kilos. Kalau saya lose about 0.5 every week, it means that I can lose about 6 kilo. Okay, so that was the goal yang I dah set. Okay, so you can hear, first of all, I get my motivation. Second, after I dah motivated, I know what is my trigger point, I put up my goal. After sudah ada goal, next thing ialah apa yang kita kena buat. Biasanya apa yang you akan buat? Kita akan ada strategi kan? Sounds like macam kerja kan? Kita ada target, lepas tu kita put in the strategy. Okay, so what are my strategy? Okay, my strategy is actually, I plan according to the challenges yang I face. The first things yang I face ialah I have to let go all my favorite food. Contoh makanan favorite saya, char kway teow, ayam goreng, all those goreng things lah. Okay, so I have to really let go. I love curry sorry. Okay, I really love all those things. So how to go about with it? So I told myself, next week saya sudah kena start my journey untuk lose weight. I either short-term goal to meet, right? I told myself, tak apa, this whole week, you pergi wallop everything apa yang you nak makan. So I tiap hari pergi makan apa yang I suka makan. Because after this, I won't be touching all this food anymore. I make a promise to myself. Okay? So, I let it go. Lepas tu, I go and eat all sort of things before I start my journey. So when I start my journey, the two things yang I buat dulu ialah, kenalah buat stagger, bukan suddenly pergi extreme. Because in the end, in between, you will let go. So what I did was, the first 2 weeks, I cuma make sure saya pilih makanan yang betul. Saya tak adjust portion lagi. Saya cuma pilih makanan yang low in calorie. Contohnya makan lebih banyak buah, lebih banyak sayur, those kind of things lah. Second, saya kena buat exercise because I know energy in, energy out. So you can burn it off. So you can see this picture I show you kan. This was my first place yang I go untuk lose weight. 3 bulan kat sana. Okay, what I did. Can you try to give a guess? Apa yang I buat kat sana? Walk I slow jogging dulu. I slow jogging. Now walk pun boleh. Okay, according to your pace dulu. So I told myself, first week I jog for 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. I jog bukan jog yang rata-rata near tempat. Uphill, downhill, uphill, downhill. You know, so I jog for about 5 to 10 minutes. Okay. What do you all think? Is it easy to do? No. Why you say so? Sudah cuba? I can tell you it's not easy. Saya rasa saya punya punggung tengah tarik saya nak turun bukit tu. Very, very, very hard. So, I told myself, I have to do it. 5 minit saja. 5 minit saja. Okay? So after some time, you have to be consistent. First day, 5 minutes. Second day, 5 minutes. Third day, I pushed to 10 minutes. And I managed to do that. Okay? For a week. Then next week, the following week, I push it to half an hour. So my point to you is you do staggerly. So in terms of the exercise, I start off with 5 minutes only. Then in the end, I spend 1 hour. I spend 1 hour up and downhill 1 hour without stopping. And then in fact, my jogging is a fast jogging. Okay, so you slowly build up your stamina. Because eventually along the way, your weight start to lose. You dah hilang berat badan. So mudah sikit actually. And then you dah biasa. It become part of your routine. One day you tak pergi, you rasa macam tak biasa dah. Okay? In terms of the makanan, I start off dengan choice of the food. Then eventually I move to start to look into the portion size plus the types of the food yang I makan. And of course along the way, I'm a dietitian. I learn about menu planning. When we plan menu, we need to know calorie of the food kan? Betul tak? So masa tu, Sem 1 first year, belum belajar benda ni. So, I pergi belajar on my own because actually that one will be learned, I think first year, second sample or second year, first sem. This kind of thing will be learned the subsequent year. So I took an initiative and I go and learn on my own. I do calorie countings. I put aside that I need 1,002 a day. And then I told myself in a day, because my habit of makanan ialah 1 day, 3 main meals saja. I disallow snack for myself. So 1,002 kalau divide by 3, it's about 400 calorie per meal. So I do a bit of calculating and all those things. So actually these kind of things that I'm doing actually is like kind of you are tracking your makanan kan. So by doing that, actually you will be more mindful when you are eating. Okay? So throughout that 3 months, I buat these 2 things lah, and I buat staggerly. Okay, so the next question is, do I have a relapse moment tak? Ayo, saya betul-betul nak makan ayam goreng ataupun roti canai. Actually, roti canai is my favorite. Thosai tak berapa sangat, but that whole 3 months I makan thosai lebih banyak daripada roti canai. I did go for roti canai. But at the same time, there is one key point yang very, very important. I have a support group. Not group lah actually. My supporter. So my main supporter is my dad, my father. Okay, he's the one who drove me to this place. Masa tu saya belum ada license, I don't know how to drive. Every single morning. So I think maybe because of that, I don't want to waste my effort. Kan saya pun saya pun kena pergi jog lah. Okay, so you need to think, who are my supporters that can help me to go through along that journey? It can be your colleagues, it can be your spouse, it can be your children or anyone that you think it can help you to walk through this journey. And of course, my father played a very important role. Bila I start craving for roti canai, right? You sure you want to makan? Then I will think twice. I still want to eat. Then after that, I cut down my portion. I makan half of the roti canai. Then the other half, I throw it to him. So he shared the calories with me. So something like that, you know. So I have a person that supports the decisions of what I'm planning to do, and also a reminder at the side. You sure you want to go to eat this? In fact, sometimes I also will crave for fast food. Okay, then because he say you sure? Okay, I say I'm sure. In the end, I eat half of the meal, you know, because usually KFC one whole set, it will give you about 1,000 calories. Can you imagine if I put up in a day I need 1,002, gone. It means that one day I only can eat one time. So yeah, then after that, you know, because he triggered me to think about it, the next day I added my exercise. Instead of running for 1 hour, I ran for 1.5 hours just to burn off my calories. Okay? So up to now, you already listened to a few points, right? First, your motivation. Second, your goal. Third, your strategy. Fourth, your supporter. Okay? Fifth, we need a tool to monitor. What sort of tools that can monitor? First of all, your weighing skill lah. Kan, betul tak? Your aim is you nak lose weight, so you must get that one lah to manage to see whether you manage to lose your weight or not. So I dah cakap setiap minggu kena 0.5 to 1. So every week saya pergi weigh lah. I was, oh my god, tak turun lagi. I put in more effort, cut down my food or I try to exercise. Because as a dietitian, I also make sure saya kena eat balance lah. I tak boleh cut until makan tak healthy pula. So you also have to balance a bit. And thank God, I'm a dietitian, I belajar. So I have a bit of knowledge about that. So for you all, tak perlu risau, because this is just the beginning of the sessions that I'm going to have with you all. I have lined out a few sessions for you all to build up the skill, to empower you all what you can do, to take charge of your decisions untuk make a lifestyle changes, be it in your diet, be it in your exercise or whatever it is, or even managing your stress level, your sleeping. Okay, so because my goal I not lose weight, that's why my monitoring tool ialah weighing scale. Sampai I got one point of time I very fanatic. Every day I weigh myself. Not only that tau, pagi sekali, petang sekali. Until I pun dah tahu, pagi tu ringan, petang tu my weight can increase by about 1 to 2 kilos. But you have to understand the fact, kalau the variation of your weight within a day is because of your hydration status, because of the air. Okay, so the true reflections whether you lose your weight or you build your muscle and all those things is every single week. Okay, so make sure bila you weigh yourself, like today, morning, pukul 8 kan, the subsequent week, also around this timing, this date, this timing, then you get to see, you chart your progress. Okay, so that one is very focusing on the weight loss. You can apply the same principles on kalau you nak manage your blood sugar. So kalau your blood sugar, then you need to have a glucometer kat rumah, so that you can see lah. But of course, the monitoring tu lain sikit lah, because it's 2 hours post-prandial or you wanted to look at your fasting blood sugar. Kalau in terms of blood cholesterol, you only can see at least after 3 months. But kalau cholesterol ataupun fats, the strategy tu lain sikit. It's more towards about your pemakanan tu kat luar ke, kat rumah ke, you know, and then the type of the cooking oil yang you masak, and then your cara masakan as well, which also I will be covering, you know, within this year as well, lah, based on your feedback. Okay, so that is the summary of what I have done. Okay, those are the few pointers yang I think is a key for the success, but doesn't limit to this, because everyone's journey is a very personal journey. So now I have a question. You can scan this QR code. The question is, do you feel motivated right now? So the answer option can be yes, somewhat yes, or no. The online participant, you pun boleh scan the QR codes. In the meantime, if you all have any question, you can post up the questions into the chat box. Okay, this question, there is no right, there is no wrong. Okay, it's basically for your self-reflection. Okay, because I always believe that when you know what you want or what you need, then by all means, you will try to usahakan juga. Okay? Where there is a will, there is always a way for it. And of course, my weight loss journey bukan saja at this point of time lah. In between, I also gain weight, lepas tu I try to lose it again. But each time when I want to lose my weight, my goal is different. My goal was very, very different. So this one, when I was young girls, you know, so eagerly to come out to work as a dietitian, and at that point of time, my profession, my future career was my motivation to do so. Okay? And based on my experience when I was handling patient cases, you know, like try to motivate them to lose weight and all those things, some of that are because of they want to get pregnant. Because we know that by losing weight, the chances of getting pregnant is higher. So second, some of them, they wanted to lose weight because they are very concerned. I will gonna stroke and lie down over there, no one going to jaga me. Okay? There are people also try to lose weight because I want to nampak cantik, nampak slim. Okay? Whatever it is not wrong. Okay? But you need to know what can motivate you. Okay. So far, 28 respondents, how many we have over here? You still can put in your poll, but I can see about almost 90% feel very motivated right now. Please make sure today you go back, try to think what's going to motivate you, then you start to put in your goal, your strategies, and your targets, and within what timeline, and so on and so forth. Okay? Because it's all about you. So, go back with this question. What drives you? That means, what is your motivation? You will bring these questions back and we will think so that you can start the journey today, because by the end of the year, we hope to see the healthier of yourself, the healthier or the slimmer of you, if you are targeting on slimming down, and so on and so forth. Okay? So with this, I would like to end your journey, your motivation. Okay? I'm here, Prof. Irene is here, Prof. Naha is here. We are facilitator. We help to facilitate. You tak faham, we bagi knowledge ke, or we bagi skill ke, or in fact we share. Okay? We also can be sharing, and so on and so forth. But the rest of it, the 80% of the effort should come from you. Okay? And, yep. Do you all have any questions that you would like to bounce it off? Any soalan?
Can I read the question that has been submitted? Yeah. There's 4 questions for you. What are the best food to eat for sahur to stay energized throughout the day? You want all the question, ka? Or
Okay, maybe go question by question dulu lah. Okay, so what is the best diet when sahur time, right? Okay, there is no such thing of a best diet and all those things. But what I would like to emphasize over here is the balanced meal. Okay, so that the person wanted to stay throughout energetic, alert, and all those things can. Okay, before I talk about that, I would like to highlight, I would like to ask the questions. Do you realize that, the usual timing, after lunch, after you dah makan, then you masuk kerja? Do you feel like, you start to feel very sleepy? Have you ever experienced that? Yes, right? No. Okay, no then means good. You are having a balanced meal. Okay. If yes, right? Somewhat not that balanced. You know why or not? Because it could be because your food is too oily or too rich in carbohydrates. Because your body is start to digest the food that you are eating, and then the byproduct triglyceride. Actually, triglyceride make you sleepy. So yeah. So again, back to that questions, my emphasis is you have to eat a balanced meal. Okay, apa itu balanced meal? Suku separuh. So on the plate, quarter of it is your rice. Kalau boleh, you go for brown rice or those that contain higher fiber. Kalau tak boleh 100% brown rice, then you mix lah, white rice and the brown rice. Because sometimes people cannot take the taste. Tak biasa dengan rasa tu, earthy-nya rasa. Okay, the other quarter ialah protein. Okay, protein. I will recommend the low-fat cooking method lah. Okay, kalau like macam santan base, you makan isi tu, tapi kuah jangan ambil banyak sangat. Okay, kuah tu you bagi for your taste lah, for your taste part saja. Tapi bukan ambil sampai, letak kat nasi, macam kuah banjir dah. That one I would not recommend it lah. Okay, then the half of the plate tu sayur-sayuran, okay, ataupun buah-buahan. Okay, kalau buah-buahan tu susah nak, makan early in the morning, then at least half plates of it is your green leafy vegetable. So saya lebih cadangkan ialah sayur yang dah masak, because when you masak kan, the sayur tu shrink kan, so you tend to makan lebih banyak lagi compared to ulam. Bukan saya cakap ulam tak baik ya. Ulam kalau you nak makan, you kena makan lagi banyak. Okay? Because you nampak banyak, I letak half plate. It looks a lot, but actually fiber tak cukup lagi. Okay, then drink a glass of water. Okay, so that is the first questions.
Second question, what are the healthy options for iftar to avoid overeating and sluggishness?
Okay, usually you all bila come to that part kan, I think after buka puasa, you all will buka puasa with dates. Then after that, you all will have your main meal, your meal. Then after that, sampai iftar kan, like almost the midnight kan. Then, am I wrong? Betul kan? 7:30 something. 7:30 that means your main meal already. That part is your main meal. Because actually bila you buka puasa, after you buka puasa, you akan makan. That one I will recommend you makan macam main meal, which is again apply the quarter half. Quarter half. Bila sampai yang, saya rasa that time is called Tarawih, is it? The 12 midnights, somewhere around there. That one is macam snack. Okay? Then after that, sahur again is your main meal. That should be the way to go. Okay? Again, principle, balanced meal, you can use the quarter half to apply to.
I think next question is from Naha. How can I maintain muscle mass while fasting, especially if I'm exercising? Prof
I'm
Irene, boleh
exercising.
jawab ke yang tu?
Okay, in terms of exercise, mungkin later on Prof. Nara can cover, you know, the type of exercise and all those things. But from the diet point of view, I would like to add a bit lah. You have to make sure you makan protein juga lah. Sebab protein is the building block of the muscle. Okay, so kalau you nak build the muscle, you have to make sure you makan and you kena exercise juga. Because your body will tell, I need to build my muscle. So, dia baru akan ambil protein tu untuk guna untuk build the muscle. So, these two things kena jalan sama-sama. That's why you see the bodybuilder kan, mereka makan protein, baru pergi exercise untuk build the muscle. That's the principle behind of it. Okay, so of course have to maintain physically active lah. Supaya tak lose muscle.
Next is what?
We add, kalau apa ni macam untuk exercise tu, memang betul Dr. Ng cakap memang kita perlukan protein. But the thing is like, I mean, I'm very happy that ada soalan macam gini because dia nak rasa nak maintain fat and exercise kan. I think this one probably, you know, item masa puasa. But I think the other thing that kita kena look at juga ialah macam mana nak lose fat. Okay? So, dua-dua lah kalau kita nak build muscle but also how to lose fat. So, I think fasting is very, very, cara yang bagus untuk kita lose fat. I don't know whether we have got time to talk about the type of fasting. I'm sure semua orang pernah dengar intermittent fasting kan? Yeah. So, intermittent fasting ni, dia ada, I mean, I don't know kalau you all dah baca ke tak, tapi ada banyak kan, ada yang 12-12, 18-8, 16-8, you know, all these kind of numbers. Tapi sekurang-kurangnya adalah 12-12. Sebab after 12 jam kita puasa, senang je sebenarnya kalau kita makan pukul 8 lepas maghrib kan. Kita tak payah makan sebab breakfast. It's 12 hours already. Tapi janganlah macam, alamak pukul 10, sedapnya kita China mamak. Ya, tak boleh. Okay, tu doktor, Eka dah cakap dah. So 12 hours tu dah kita punya badan dia dah tukar kepada what we call ketosis. Okay? Nanti kita punya insulin dah rendah, kita akan burn kita punya fat. Okay? So ada banyak cara dia lah. Tapi that is intermittent fasting. And I think bila kita nak bulan puasa, I think it's a very good chance kita start on intermittent fasting. Okay? Kenapa kita ada window 12-12, 16-8 tu? Yang 8 tu kita boleh makan. Tapi bukannya boleh makan sebanyak gunung, okay? Sama dengan requirement per day. Macam Dr. Ng cakap tadi. Untuk kita dapat kita punya, lose kita punya fat dan cukup nutrition. Sebab once kita tak cukup nutrition, nanti badan kita akan reduce kita punya metabolism, susah nak turun berat badan. And that's secara ringkas lah. Okay, thank you.
Just to add on what Prof had mentioned kan, kalau just now I did mention untuk lose weight, 1,002 calorie. That one is like standard lah. Anything that below than 1,002, you dah tak cukup vitamins and mineral. That one is for sure. That's why usually kalau we dietitian, we prescribe you know, calories yang less than 1,002, like 1,000 or 800, especially morbidly obese yang pergi go for bariatric surgery. One of the dietary management ialah it has to come along with nutrient supplement. Multivite have to be given to them. Because the intake that reduced by according to the calories. So 1,002 are very minimum. So actually at that point of time when I tried to lose weight, there was a period of time my weight doesn't come down anymore. This stagnant kat situ. You have to understand the fact. So I was start to panic already. What should I do? I dah makan begitu minimal already. 1,002 I know that is sufficiently to give you the balance, you know, give you vitamin and mineral. But I don't want to cut it down further. Saya tak cut further. I still maintain about that. I step up my exercise. And I consistent buat lagi. After some time, I start to see my weight come down. But it took time. Why it took time? About we also have to understand our body. Other certain, you know, our body can actually prepare us to survive in this world. when you are trying to do something, try to lose weight, and your body actually like, hey, what is happening? Your body keep on losing weight. So your body will try to do all sorts of things to maintain your weight so that you can survive, you know. So that is the stagnant point that you need to acknowledge it. Do not give up. Okay, kalau you do a lot of things that start to cut a lot, please get professionals to advise you what to do next. Because sometimes, you know, you read from internet, you read from other things, or you listen from someone people, you know, who is not professionally trained, you may apply a wrong method to do, and in the end, you're not healthier of you, jadi tak healthy pula. It created another issue.
Last question. What are the risks of consuming too much sugar and fried food during Ramadan? All about Ramadan lah.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of availables and all those things. Okay, kalau you are a diabetic patient, then your blood sugar should up lah. Ataupun the HbA1c later you get to see it. But I think the immediate one, you know, you will feel very sleepy and all those things, sluggish, that as mentioned. Second thing is definitely you will get to see you accumulate more fats, maybe around your tummy area, start to see that kind of things. Kalau you not check your blood sugar, if you are pre-diabetes already, I think you may see your blood sugar spike up. And of course, in the long run, cholesterol lah. But Ramadan, I think kalau you keep on makan macam tu, you will continue. Even after Ramadan, your habit of eating, you will still continue as such, because you dah train your taste bud according to that. Okay, you will crave for it. So you tend to carry on. So when you carry on, the weight will come first. That's when you get to see gain weight and all those things. Subsequently, all your biochemical data will show that kind of stuff lah. You know, like cholesterol. Some people, kalau gain weight too much, my BP will start to very abnormal. For my case, actually, kalau I tend to increase my weight to a certain thing, this is what I observe. My BP will tend to be higher, start to have an abnormal. Then I realized that when I lose weight to normal BMI, my BP macam dah tend to go off, you know. But that was that time when younger.
Last question for Dr. Ng. Why is my weight increase when I'm about to have my menses and it decrease only after my menses ended?
Hydration status. Because prior to the menses, our body tend to keep the water inside the body. But maybe one Prof can...
actually, dia bersangkut paut dengan kita punya hormon. So, hormon tu membuatkan kita ada water retention. So, that's why dia naik sikit. Okay, so kalau macam kita tengah ada journey nak turun berat badan, dah best turun sekali, for period sekali, Allah naik. Tapi sebenarnya it's water retention, so don't worry about that. But as long as you continue to do the right thing that you, macam Dr. Ng cakap tu, insyaAllah dia akan go back to the normal, balik lah. Kadang-kadang sampai 1 kilo dia boleh naik because of water retention. Okay? But having said that, kadang-kadang kita tak adalah advice macam timbang hari-hari, because kita punya pengambilan garam, gula ni semua bersangkut paut dengan water retention. So kalau you perasan, katalah hari ni kan, semua nak makan kan sebab takut besok puasa kan. Semua macam, nak makan lebih for puasa, macam makanan tu tak akan ada. But anyway, cuba tengok kalau kita makan benda yang masin hari ni, besok timbang macam mana. Your weight tentu akan increase. Okay? So that's why kalau kita nak advise you untuk timbang berat badan, timbang selepas you membuang pagi, before buat apa-apa pun. Because your activities apa tu semua, your makan tu semua akan menaikkan dia punya berat badan because of the water retention. Okay, do you want to add anything else? Okay, so ada beberapa soalan untuk saya hari ni, tapi semuanya banyak berkaitan dengan gastric issues kan. Macam mana orang yang ada gastric boleh puasa dengan selamat, dengan macam mana nak kurangkan asid di dalam perut tanpa ubat. Okay? Dia semua berkaitan dengan cara pemakanan. Dr. Ng dah cakap tadi, kalau kita nak puasa, kalau tak puasa pun, kita punya makanan mesti nak seimbang. Mesti nak ada karbohidrat, mesti nak ada protein dengan sayur-sayuran. Okay? Kalau orang yang ada gastrik ni, kena tengok juga. Kita sebenarnya ada 2 type of gastrik. Gastrik yang bersangkut paut dengan perut dengan juga satu part permulaan usus kecil yang kita panggil duodenum. So kalau gastrik yang berkaitan dengan kita punya perut, kita makan kita sakit perut. Kalau yang duodenal tu, yang part yang membawah sikit tu, kita tak boleh lapar. Berlapar sikit perut, lapar sikit perut. Okay? So apa-apa pun cara dia adalah sama. Kita makan sikit-sikit, jangan makan terlalu banyak terus sebab nanti asid tu akan terlalu banyak at one time. Okay, so my advice is that masa kita nak berbuka nanti, azan je makanlah 1 biji kurma ke, kalau tak ada macam manis yang benda sikit je lah, minum air, susu ke apa ke, ataupun air biasa pun tak apa, dengan kurma, lepas tu pergi solat. Okay, masa tu dikata macam perut sila bertenang. Kita makan sekejap lagi. Okay, tak adalah macam duduk terus nak makan banyak-banyak. Okay, so kita makan sikit dulu, pergi solat, and then bila kita nak makan later on, kita dah bertenang. Okay, lepas tu I tak sure dah sebut ke tak, hadis ada 2 kan, yang saya selalu cakap dengan patient saya lah. Rasulullah dah cakap kita punya perut ni wanted. Betul tak? So wanted is kita punya air, wanted is udara dan makanan. Okay, saya ingat dulu masa saya setengah study kan, saya pergi masjid. Melayu ni kan, kalau duduk, wow, makan sampai semua orang tak dapat. Sampai ada Pak Arab kata, brother, relax. Wanted is food, wanted ini. So dia kata makan slow-slow dulu. Okay, and then dia ada hadis is that kita kena kunyah makanan. Berapa kali kena kunyah makanan? 44 kan. Selalunya 1 kali, dah telan dah. Okay. So kenapa nak kena kurang, nak kena banyakkan kunyahan tu? Okay. Selalunya saya pun susah jadi 44 dia macam cair dah, macam apa dah kan. Okay. So banyak yang boleh sama yang boleh, sebab bila kita makan, makanan tu dekat dalam perut kita ni, signal untuk otak kita dapat signal daripada perut kata, dah ada makanan dah ni. It takes about 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes up to 20 minutes. So that's why kalau kita duduk terus makan berbuka puasa tu, lepas tu macam nak ongeh orang sebenarnya kata kan, macam oh my god tak boleh dah. Okay, sebab dia dah kata dah penuh sangat dah ni. Sebab masa kita makan tu kita tak rasa lagi signal lagi. So that's why kena kunyah banyak sikit. Okay, lebihkanlah. Kalau hari ni 1 kali, kita kunyah 5 kali. Okay. And then ada cara untuk kita makan, kita panggil mindful eating. Okay, ini dah I think kita cakap je lah kan, sebab walaupun dah terlari daripada tajuk. So untuk kita menikmati makanan tu, Dr. An dah cakap dah. I think a few very important things that kenapa kita dekat dalam journey ni. Okay, kalau yang kurus sangat pun bukannya nak kena kurus lagi because ada risiko yang lain, tapi kita nak cara pemakanan yang betul. Kalau badan kita berat, macam saya ni pun actually dulu macam Dr. Ang kata 3 bulan, I took 6 months to reduce 20 kilos. Tapi I've got injuries and all that, so I've got a lot of other problems lagi. And then hormone problem and all that, so things will change. Okay, tapi yang sebetulnya kita nak kena, kalau kita tak turun berat badan, at least tak naik. That is also a progress. Okay, jangan naik. So at least maintain, tapi kalau boleh kita kena reduce. Lagi dapat reduce lagi bagus. Okay, sebab banyak risiko heart problem and all that. Okay, so macam mana, saya ada, kalau if I may share about my friend, dia 106 kilos ke 116 ni. Dia kata macam ni nak turun berat badan ni. So macam Dr. Ng cakap tadi, apa yang kita boleh, kita tak boleh terus jadi orang putih. Okay, terus makan salad terus ni, sebab kita punya makanan tak sama dengan diorang. Dan apa yang kita tak boleh terus berubah 100%, kita kena ambil sikit-sikit dulu. Okay, siapa suka teh tarik kat sini? Saya. Okay, kawan saya tu pun suka teh tarik. Dia minum teh tarik 3 ke 5 kali satu hari. Banyak kan? Teh tarik kita tu memang tak bagus. Okay, so tapi sedap. Macam Dr. Ng, dia punya weakness is roti canai. Kan? Nak juga. Okay, so saya kata kat dia, you don't have to do anything, just kurangkan teh tarik tu 1 kali seminggu. Tapi bila nak minum tu, you tengok, you pegang, you bau, you nikmati 1 cawan tu. Tapi 1 minggu. And after 1 month, dia datang balik jumpa saya, dia kurang 6 kilos. So imagine that teh tarik cause dia punya problem tu. Okay, that's only teh tarik tau, dia tak reduce makan apa semua. So at least today, kita sebenarnya nak sihat sampai kita matilah, okay? InsyaAllah. So kita tak nak terbaring ke mana ke apa, tak boleh jalan macam ni, susah. So anyway, this is a lifelong journey. It's not sampai raya nak pakai jepaya. Okay, it's not like that. Okay, so kita kena choose kita punya why, kenapa kita nak sihat, kita nak beribadah dengan senang. Lepas tu apa yang kita boleh ambil, satu je habit kita yang kita tahu yang kita boleh ubah. Okay, kalau pemakanan kita boleh choose. Okay, kalau ramai yang suka teh tarik, okay, kalau kita nak really nak minum, mana Liana? Liana pun suka teh tarik. Apa saya kata? Kongsi. Share, macam Dr. Eng share apa? Share roti canai dengan bapak dia kan? Kalau teh tarik tu, share. Ada geng kan? 2 ke 3 orang, satu kan beli satu teh tarik tu, kalau really teringin, firstly tanya, betul ke nak minum ni? Betul ke nak minum ni? Okay? Sebenarnya kadang-kadang kita punya rasa je nak minum, tapi sebenarnya tak ada pun. So, sleep on it. Maksudnya, lupakan dulu. Okay, letak dalam macam cart. Kita punya shopping cart nak beli teh tarik tu. Okay? Lepas tu, tengok balik. After 1 hour, 2 hours, cakap, sebenarnya tak teringin pun sebenarnya. Kalau betul-betul really teringin macam, oh my god, biasa nak puasa ni sebulan tak boleh. Okay, beli tapi share. Sebenarnya kalau kita beli 1 cawan tu pun, tak boleh nak habis kan? Sebenarnya bila dah habis, macam dah setengah tu macam, oh I tak payah, craving tu dah tak ada dah. The first 2 sips saja. So share lah dengan orang lain. So instead of having 200 kilocalories, you probably get about 40 kilocalories. Okay? Walaupun tak bagus, tapi at least you reduce your cravings. Sebab susah sebenarnya kalau nak tukar 100% because you tend to go back to your old habits. Okay? So that's about yang acidity and all that. So sebenarnya dia perlukan frequent, small but frequent meals. So buka dulu, lepas solat makan balik. Okay? And then kita tengok makanan kita betul macam mana. Suka separuh. Sebenarnya cukup. Kenapa kalau kita pergi kedai, kita beli 1 pinggan, kita boleh kenyang, tapi kat rumah kena tambah? Sebab sedap. Okay. Kat kedai pun sedap juga. Tapi sebab kita boleh control, kalau kita ambil kena bayar lagi. Kan? Kalau kat rumah, tak bayar. Tapi siapkan dulu, lepas tu jangan ada air nasi tambah tu banyak sangat. Okay? So itu yang kita kena tanya. Kenapa kat rumah kena tambah, kat kedai tak payah tambah pun kenyang. Lagi satu is the psychology behind it. Dekat rumah mungkin pinggan kita besar sikit daripada dekat luar. So guna pinggan yang kecil. Janganlah guna piring cawan, okay? Piring kecil sikit. Because psychology tells you, kalau kita guna piring yang kecil sikit, kita nampak makanan tu penuh. So you akan lagi kenyang. Compared to pinggan besar, nampak alamak sikitnya. Boleh tambah lagi ni. Okay? Okay, so ada a few things yang kita boleh trick badan kita. Okay, first kunyah, minum air dulu. Kalau ikut study dia suruh minum 1/2 liter, tapi 1/2 liter kan kenyang sangat kan. 1 mug pun tak apa, at least air putih. Okay, lepas tu baru kita makan. And cara nak makan dia, Rasulullah pun dah cakap kan, makan buah dan sayur-sayuran dulu. Lepas tu makan protein and then baru makan nasi. Okay, so a few things lah yang kita boleh buat. That's on the acidity and all that. So pemakanan, you have got to look at what kind of food yang suitable. Some people are very sensitive to coffee because dia macam acidic. Spicy food. So elakkanlah makanan benda yang macam tu kan. Even curry, tomato based food. Some people especially yang ada GERD ni, yang reflux acid tu, dia memang sensitive to it. Kalau makan memang dia akan dapat symptoms. The other 2 questions apa?
Prof, if I may
Yes, please.
add a bit yang tentang pasal acidity kan, Prof also have correctly pointed out jenis makanan. So those yang ada gastric problem, you have to look at it. So usually yang trigger acidity tu ialah macam fruits ataupun vegetable yang high in vitamin C. Okay, especially fruits lah, you know. So whichever fruits yang bagi sour taste, so nak identify apa yang high in vitamin C kan. Usually yang bagi you rasa masam, generally they all are quite high in vitamin C. So these are the fruits yang you kena jaga sikit lah. Of course, chili can trigger that also. Okay, whoever yang tengah having gastric acute, that means at that point of time dah gastric tengah sakit ni, please do not take milk first. Because you akan rasa lega at that point of time, but after that you akan rasa lagi sakit sebab milk ialah protein. Protein digestion berlaku kat perut. Dia akan signal lagi kat otak to secrete lagi banyak acid untuk digest protein. So bila tengah acute jangan ambil dulu. But in the long run, that means you are known case of having gastric, then ambil milk susu is good. Sebab susu will help to lining your dinding perut tu as a protective layer. It's because all of it, the principle is about protein. So it's still a protein. Maybe effect dia tak seteruk the dairy products lah, but it's still a protein. Because protein digestion take place kat perut. The first line of digestion for protein happen kat perut. And to digest it, we need acid to digest plus enzyme as well lah. That is the physiology of our body.
Okay, thank you Dr. Ng. Satu soalan lagi adalah berapa lama sebelum suhur nak stop makan? Okay, kalau sahur kan? Okay, so selalu kita dinasihatkan sahur selambat yang boleh. Tapi kalau ikutkan macam orang yang ada problem tu, dalam setengah jam sebelum ke, sebab bila kita makan kita perlu proseskan makanan. Tapi kalau yang tak ada problem tu, tak apalah kalau nak dalam maybe 15 minutes, 10 minutes macam waktu syuruk tu kan. Nak minum air pun okay. Okay? Okay, how can people with borderline diabetes or insulin resistant fast safely? Sama je macam orang lain juga. Okay, because this is, we're talking about borderline kan, macam bukan yang diabetes yang yang teruk. Still sama, suku separuh. Kalau boleh elakkan makanan yang terlalu manis, because then you punya manis tu macam simple sugars. Simple sugars tu macam nasi putih biasa, bukan yang parboil ataupun yang low GI. GI tahu tak GI? Bukan GI Joe GI tu glycemic index. Okay? Maksudnya dia punya, bila kita makan tu dia punya gula tu dia spike slowly. Sebab kalau ada diabetes ataupun tak ada diabetes pun, sahur ni membuatkan kita rasa lapar kan. Sebenarnya dia berkaitan dengan kita, makanan kita. So macam protein, kalau kita makan, dia akan kenyang lama compared to makan nasi putih biasa tu. Kalau makan basmati tu lama sikit lah, low GI kan, dengan parboil juga. Protein is good, and also fiber, dia fill up your stomach. Ada apa nak tak?
Basically, kita perlu makanan yang bila kita makan kan, dia susah digest. I mean bukan susah digest, it takes time to digest it. So kalau you dah ambil makanan macam dah process, like macam white rice kan, bila you makan dia sangat cepat digest, lepas tu terus masuk. So in the end, you rasa cepat lapar. Ataupun you minum air manis, masuk saja, digest very fast. That's why makanan berprotein, usually dia akan slow sikit. Slow also because dia take time untuk digest. And of course, protein you tak makan macam tu. You masak, you add a bit of cooking oil. So dia dah covered dengan cooking oil and all those things. So the process of digesting the food takes time. That's why you tak rasa lapar dengan cepat. Second thing is I would like to emphasize makan banyak lagi sayur dengan buah-buahan, fiber. Like Prof have mentioned, fiber, it will help to hold up a bit.
Okay, the next question is, kenapa dia tak boleh buang air tiap-tiap hari, tapi bila exercise boleh? Okay, sebenarnya macam pergerakan badan kita akan membuatkan kita punya pencernaan tu lebih baik. Okay, kalau paling senang sekali tengok orang yang bedridden, memang akan ada constipation because they don't move. Okay, so that's why exercise is good untuk their digestion. And then the other thing is, why is my stomach felt bloated after makan nasi? Memang kita punya metabolism carbohydrate akan membuatkan kita rasa bloated. Okay, so that's basically it.
Just now the first one was talking about
Constipation.
the constipation. The constipation correctly pointed out by Prof. On top of that kan, kadang-kadang kalau you makan terlalu banyak fiber, air tak cukup, kurang pergerakan, you akan constipate. So remember, bila makan banyak fiber, makan banyak fruits, vegetable, kena pastikan minum air yang cukup. So what do I mean by air yang cukup? It means one day kena 2 liter of air. Kalau I translate into household units measurement, satu gelas yang lebih kurang 200 ml, you perlukan 250 ml, you perlukan 8 gelas air. Okay, 8 gelas air. So something like that lah. So make sure minum dengan cukup air juga. Then second thing is about just now why bloated stomach. Are you sure it's about the rice? It could be something else. Because there is also a condition where we call irritable bowel syndrome. And usually this group of people, kalau dia ambil makanan yang low in FODMAP, that's been come from simple sugar, you know, those banyak benda lah, garlic, onion, dia ada komponen dia. Actually will help to reduce the bloatedness of the stomach. So first of all, have to identify, is it true enough is the rice lah.
Especially bila dia makan.
Yeah, rice. Yeah. But I suspect maybe it could be something else also.
It could be something else also. So dia kena tengok jugalah macam irritable bowel syndrome tu sebenarnya dia berlarutan beberapa bulan untuk kita diagnose tu. Dia bukan macam 1 minggu ni baru kita diagnose it. Okay, so ada apa-apa lagi soalan ke? So I think kita should take opportunity untuk puasa ni kan, untuk kita start healthier diet lah. And then kalau saya boleh tambah lagi dengan apa yang Dr. Ng cakap tadi, the challenge, semua benda ada challenge. Okay, and then macam mana, especially kalau kita nak tinggalkan benda yang kita suka, so kita kena pilih apa yang macam mana nak berubah tu. So kalau untuk exercise dalam bulan puasa, bukan tak boleh exercise, ya boleh. Tapi timing tu kena betul. Jangan exercise pagi, jogging macam apa sebab lepas sahur nak burn. Jangan, okay? So try to preserve it at least about half an hour before berbuka ke, ataupun 1 jam sebelum tu kita exercise, half an hour let's say. Lepas tu kita siap-siap untuk buka, dah boleh minum air. Sebab kalau tak nanti you melepek the whole day. Nanti tak boleh because you don't have the tenaga. Okay, nak minum tak boleh, apa tak boleh kan? Okay, so apa exercise yang bagus untuk you? Only you know what you like to do and what you can do. Okay, macam Dr. Ng, dia boleh terus jogging. Some people, I don't advise untuk jog, especially yang above 100 kilos, because that will, you boleh buat ada injury pada kaki. Kalau you boleh jalan, jalan dulu. Kalau you tak boleh jalan laju, jalan slow. At least you move, must move. Okay, so macam kalau hari ni nak pergi Medicafe tu, semua sedap kan? Rather than jalan straight, I kata jalan pergi mana? Jalan pergi parking, pusing hospital, jalan sini. Okay, kalau kita tak boleh half an hour a day, susah kan kadang-kadang half an hour nak spend time. 10 minutes boleh tak? I think it's better than half an hour. 10 minit pagi, 10 minit masa nak pergi Medicafe kan tengah hari sekarang. Okay, like another 10 minutes after balik kerja. it is accumulative. So you boleh buat satu hari half an hour. Okay. So diet sekarang ni kita tak payah kita akan kena buat intermittent fasting anyway. Okay. So the choice of berbuka tu kena kita kira-kira lah. Kalau yang dah boleh pandai kira kalori, kita kira kalori. Kalau tak boleh lagi, buat suku-suku separuh. Okay. Yang ini kita yang nasi nanti nak makan, kita punya protein, and then kita punya sayur setengah pinggan tu. Okay. And then kalori kat apa? Support. I think support is very important. Dr. Ng dia ada dia father. Support, it can be your friend, it can be your family. So the family is also important because when you balik kerja is the best time to eat dengan family kan. Tapi you need support. Okay, why you want to do this and why you need to do this. Okay. So I think itu sajalah untuk hari ni kot kan. Kalau ada soalan boleh tanya. So kita punya WhatsApp group tu very quiet kan. Oh, admin saja patutlah quiet. I think we should have like a peer group kan. Tak ada, kalau ada group kan, at least you all macam ada, bukanlah akan ada kat phone saja, tapi kalau ada burning question kan, you really want to ask, at least dekat sana okay juga. And I think like keeping counting of your your steps pun interesting kan, macam everyday ada challenge. Kita jalan minit ni lah. Tak adalah macam satu minggu sekali lepas tu nampak orang. I think the motivation has got to be everyday. Okay. Kalau nak, I think we should be open for that lah. Cuma kita tak adalah akan ada dekat situ all the time. Kan? Semua orang pun kerja kan, tapi at least ada, kadang-kadang ada soalan tu hari ni, tapi nak tanya bulan depan. So macam susah. Kan? Okay, Prof. Selamat berpuasa.
Okay, sorry. I got one question from the floor. Is there any effect untuk kalau bersenam malam after tarawih?
Tarawih pun bersenam juga kan? Boleh je. Boleh lah. Asal, whatever that you can do. Tapi don't overdo it lah. Sebab
I think this is, I also not sure whether scientifically based on, but sometimes there are people also telling me after exercise kan, so you dah energized, mungkin tak dapat tidur kot. But no harm, any point of time. Just a teaser for you all. Stay tuned about this is just the beginning. So Prof just now did mentions about calories and counting portion size. These are the things yang saya akan teach you all. The upcoming one on the March, I will be talking about quarter, half. Then after that, subsequently, I will be talking about counting the calories. So maybe when ready, perhaps I will release the list of the sessions, the topic for the rest of the year in the WhatsApp group lah. So just make sure you book your day for that.
Yeah, I want to know during fasting month, untuk coffee lover,
the suitable time. Actually, there is no such things about suitable timing and all those things from my point of view lah, you know. One thing which is, should I be sharing this? Actually, coffee is a form of laxative. There are people using coffee to lose weight because it helps you to throw out the water content of your body. But it's just only for your short term. Because it doesn't really help you to burn your fat. Maybe indirectly, but it's not the right way to do it.
Yeah. Tapi tengok juga kopi macam mana kan. Kalau kopi latte tu yang
dengan sugar.
You'll be very surprised berapa banyak kalori dia. Memang betul, there is no correct time to minum. I think minum when you can actually enjoy it.
Yeah.
Because when you enjoy it, you don't have to have like 6 cups of coffee in a day, kan? So you kena tengok lah, kalau macam yang tanya ni ada gastric problem ke apa ke. You tengok kalau memang cause gastric, then janganlah minum just before you nak berpuasa.
Yeah.
Okay, because you cannot ambil ubat ke ataupun something to counter the gastric. Okay, so just enjoy your food and your drinks whenever you can enjoy it, tapi dengan portion yang berpada-pada. Okay? Kita kalau rasa macam mana, satu pinggan, bukan satu sip. Not a coffee expert matcha ke different. Maybe
Okay, all these things are like macam coffee dengan tea kan, they all are in the same category. They do have caffeine in it. The only difference is coffee contain more caffeine versus the tea.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, so that's the difference. So that's why, there are people that they can tolerate tea at the later of the day rather than the coffee, sebab takut nanti minum tak boleh tidur kan, because coffee contain a higher caffeine. So of course eventually it also can cause a bit more gastric, perhaps, due to the things.
Yeah.
So kalau you rasa you are swab and it helps you, why not,
Lepas tu ingat macam I think the first meeting kita ada hari tu ramai ada anemia and all that. Nak kena careful because macam teh tu ada tannin. Tannin tu akan dia tak bagi absorption of your iron. Okay, so nak kena kurangkan minum ataupun stop your tea lah. Must be because if you're anemic.
The iron's absorption from the food, especially from the plant-based, you kena take along dengan makanan yang tinggi vitamin C. So dia akan tolong serap lagi banyak. But the best source of iron usually come from animal base. That's why kita cakap, daging. Daging merah is the best. Organ, internal organ, But again, internal organ also have to be careful kalau you have a cholesterol issue. So that's why, these kind of things kan, kalau want to know a little bit more specific and you have certain medical condition, the best thing is get a referral to see a dietitian. They will be able to advise you, tailor according to your needs. Okay.
Ada soalan tentang pemakanan ubat. When is the best time to makan? Tak ada. Tapi kalau pengambilan ada macam certain supplements kalau ambil lebih membuatkan you lebih buang air besar adalah.
Okay. You ambil vitamin C is because for immune system ke or what? That's the purpose, because after COVID, everyone tend to ambil banyak vitamin C kan. Okay, yang pasal tentang lebih banyak selera makan kan, usually is the multivite yang akan causing you having a good appetite. Okay, so some or other vitamin C could be because bila kita cakap multivite, vitamin C is part of it lah. But vitamin C is not known as supplement that can cause you to eat, have a good appetite lah. Maybe because generally you dah sehat, tend to makan lagi banyak lah. And when we talk about vitamin C kan, vitamin C ialah vitamin yang larut air. Okay, our body is very unique. Kalau our body doesn't need it, by the end of the day, you will derma to indah water. Then my question is, is it worth it or not? Is it worth your money to eating that or not? So you have to think through about that lah. Bukannya I cakap I tak sokong supplement. There are situation or condition actually supplement is very, very important. Like for example, just now I mentioned, kalau someone need to be put very restricted calorie intake below than 1,000, multivite is very, very important for them. So kalau you generally eating well, healthy, why you still need supplement? Because by right, your balanced meal is providing all sort of vitamins and mineral already.
Ya, saya sokong. Daripada you all belanja mahal-mahal beli supplement tu, you might as well spend your money dengan barang makanan yang berkualiti. Okay, macam good food, good fruits, and beras yang mahal sikit untuk like low GI and all that. Okay.
Herbal pony atau basmati biasa tu. Sebab family memang makan herbal pony.
Boleh
Itu
je.
saja.
Dia tengok dia punya GI. GI dia low, then that's good. Because I tak tahulah mungkin cara basuhan dia ke apa ke, jenis beras ke, dia lain. As long as it's low GI is good. Memang selalu macam beras puni atau basmati mahal sedikit, tapi dia muai. You masak sikit, dia dapat banyak dan kenyang. Because of the low GI. Compared to yang nasi biasa, dia makan sikit, you cepat kenyang tapi lepas tu cepat lapar. Okay? So spend your money, well-earned money with quality, barang yang berkualiti, makanan yang real food lah, okay, yang berkualiti. Ada satu soalan tentang kencing manis. Ada apa macam ada perubahan ke tak waktu untuk ambil ubat and all that. Sebenarnya ubat untuk kencing manis, most of the medications are once a day. Kan macam biasa, cuma yang injection tu probably kena tukar sikit. Okay, ada injection yang 4 times a day, that one kena tukar, ubah. Macam sahur tu macam kita punya time yang lama lah, berbuka compared to berbuka. So yang injection malam tu kena ubah kepada waktu sahur. Dia berubah sikit. Okey sangat. Tak, tadi ada satu soalan, tak tahu daripada siapa, tapi tentang ubat lah. So kalau siapa yang makan metformin and gliclazide should be okay. Sebab dia sama je, kalau hari biasa pun kita makan lepas breakfast ataupun sebelum breakfast kan. So it's the same thing. Tapi make sure kena sahur lah. Jangan miss ubat. Saya ada patient sekarang ni. Kalau ada soalan boleh bagi kepada admin. I know kadang-kadang kita nak tanya, lepas jumpa baru ingat nak tanya kan. Okay. So later on pun insyaAllah kita boleh entertain questions. But I think meriahkan lagi lah nak berjalan and all that. Okay. Even though berjalan dekat Bazar Ramadan, that's fine. Pergi je Bazar Ramadan, kita tak semestinya beli kan. Okay. Dan kalau betul-betul nak pergi Bazar Ramadan, nak beli something, choose one je. Kita ada 30 hari. Okay, jangan beli banyak sangat lepas tu pembaziran. Jangan membazir. And I think this culture on makan buffet ni tak bagus lah. Kan? I think it's dia create pembaziran dan juga overeating. Okay, so anyway, all the best. I think we should take the chance opportunity untuk kita jadi lebih sihat untuk berpuasa. Ada reason kenapa Allah suruh kita berpuasa. Okay, nak rehatkan, nak macam detox. Orang kata nak detox, sampai this is the time to detox badan kita. Okay, bagi dia rehat sekejap. Okay, so selamat berpuasa, mahal zahir dan batin. InsyaAllah kita jumpa lagi. Itu je lah kot kan untuk hari ni. Assalamualaikum.
Saya Dr. Eng and Mr. Dr.